the dildos at the WNBA games. Have you guys heard about this? I have a story about this to pull up. Give me 1 second. Oh, look at that. Look at me sharing a screen. All right. So we're going to play this. Let me know if you guys can hear this. This is a lot of fun.
The WNBA is cracking down on dildos being thrown onto the court during games. The sex toys have shown up 6 different times from Atlanta to LA, posing a risk to players.
It's ridiculous. It's dumb. It's
corny.
It's stupid. It's also dangerous. And, you know, player safety is number one. Respecting the game, all those things. I think it's really stupid.
So what is this? Who's responsible for starting this trend?
Who's responsible?
A crypto meme group, which calls them pranks. But those pranks have so far resulted in 2 arrests, and it raises the debate. Is it a sexist stunt? Is it some sort of rite of passage that every league experiences something like this? What is going on? What is this?
Okay, this is fucking hysterical. I love this. So, okay, that just gets you updated that the story's happening. There's been a break in the case, guys. There's been a break in the case. I'm so excited. As far as I know, I'm the first one to report on this. I have to show you this. There we go. You see that? New York City man wearing Beavis and Butthead t-shirt wanted for throwing sex toy at a Liberty game. They got him. They got a little video, by the way. Somebody got it on their phone. Look.
I don't want to get down.
You guys got plastic?
Okay, so when you see the guy, hold on, I'm going to show you this. That's the guy. He's wearing the Beavis and Butthead shirt. That's him. That's our hero. Okay, I have to wonder, when he set out to do this, right, did he think that he was going to be on the front page of the New York Post? Vagabond, protect that man. That guy's a hero. They put okay, that's the other thing too. They're putting up anti-dildo nets on the courts. There was a proposal that they have games without fans in attendance to prevent dildos from being thrown on the court. And that's how you know this is all performative bullshit. Because fans in attendance is the entire point. That's the entire point of hosting a sporting event. That's the whole point. That's how you decide how much money the players get paid. Also, right? So this is all just performative bullshit to get men to spend more money on sports betting apps. No one gives a fuck about women's rights in this situation. This is all just performative nonsense. It's not a legitimate scheme to make money on basketball. The only reason they're doing this, they're calling it virtuous. The only reason they're doing it is to get men to spend more money on sports betting apps. I'm tired. I've had a lot of caffeine today, guys. I've been holding that one in for a while, too. Great point. There are already no fans in attendance. Yeah, good point. Did you hear fucking Brittany Griner was complaining because when Caitlin Clark goes to a game, there's a lot more people in attendance, so it's very loud. And how loud it is in the stadium makes it hard for her to play basketball. She misses when the WNBA was more of like a mom and pop environment. You could take your laptop to the WNBA game and get some work done. It was like sitting in a bustling Starbucks. And now there's people here. How rude. Don't they know there's a basketball game? That's not because, guys, fans in attendance is the entire point. That's how you decide how people get paid. It's the whole point. It's that and how much merch. And we know this is fake. But my favorite part about the dildo scheme, because I want to get back to the dildo scheme. Hold on. What did Green Haired Anti-Liberal say? Good point. Happy you're here. Green Haired Anti-Liberal, friend of the show. My point with the dildo thing is that people know that this is bullshit, and what's crazy is how they're defending it. Like, they're treating it like it's the crime of the century. Like, CNN had a panel because they threw because they threw a dildo on the court. And also in the reporting on this, I want to bring this up one more time because there's an important part. Listen to how they framed this, because it's like they're framing this like they're hunting like a guy who's like a super powerful wanted criminal or whatever. He's a but then look at this man wearing Beavis and Butthead. I'm sorry, I want to be professional. I'm fine. Man wearing a Beavis and Butthead t-shirt is sought by police for throwing a lime green dildo during a New York Liberty game and nearly striking a 12-year-old girl. Do you see how they just made you think he's a... Or how do you in YouTube speak? Anyway, that's what they're trying to make you think he is. A friend of the playground, right? Because he threw a sex toy and he hit a minor. So Eddie looks like this. So now you're making assumptions about him. See how that's called neuro-linguistic programming. They said it to you without saying it to you. They did it on purpose. So this guy was doing what I think is objectively a funny prank to what is objectively a monument of preposterous left-wing virtue signaling. Just a complete nonsense. Like, what they're trying to do with the WNBA is a farce. And it's obvious. And people know it. People are noticing. And that's what he did. He threw. The way they're defending it, I think, is what's tripping me out. Like, they're really going after this guy. Like, this is getting a lot of news coverage. That's how I think this is like I think it's like a golden goose kind of situation where this is like their golden goose. This is like for some reason, this is really ideologically important to them. I don't mind if they want to play basketball. That's the thing. I don't care if they want to play basketball. What I object to is they're saying I'm a bad person because I don't want to watch it. I don't watch things that are boring and bad. Life is short. We're all gonna die soon. So I'm choosing not to watch that because it's boring and bad. If you want to watch it, that's fine. But I'm not a bad person because I don't want to watch it. Right? Can we just agree to that? That's all I want from you. You can watch it. That's fine. You're allowed whatever you want to do with your finite amount of time on planet Earth. That's fine. But life is short. We're all going to die someday. I don't want to spend 1 second doing that. I have other stuff to do. Okay? So it's not a bad person thing. Like, go nuts if you want to. I don't want to watch Angel Reese attempt 7 layups in a row. And Allie making the point. No, they think you're bad. They're bad. You're bad because you're a man. That's probably... That's bummer, but that's probably true. Okay. Like I said, I do... What I object to is like the pay us what we're worth when you work at a business that does not make money and in fact has lost money every year it's been open and in fact is subsidized by a much larger business. Your existence is a charity. And, okay. So when NBA players started flying on private jets, it was because it was economically necessary. That happened at like the late 80s, early 90s when the NBA experienced a huge explosion in popularity because we're right in the tail of the Bird and Magic rivalry. And then bam, Jordan shows up. Boom, explosion in popularity. Now the league is making a lot more money. So it makes sense to fly the players in private jets. And then the girls in the league that doesn't make any money are like, we should get private jets too. And we gave them to them to be nice, and that's fine. You can give it to them, but we're doing it to be nice. We're not doing this because you earned it. And the more we do to be nice to them, the more they're like, give us more, give us more, give us more. There's no appreciation. And they complain no matter what. Like, at what point I'm saying this entire thing is a farce. And so people are noticing, and they're throwing dildos at it. Because that's what's happening, is what I'm saying. And the sports betting thing. Can we talk about the sports betting thing, bro? Like, I don't get nearly enough time to talk about this. But like the amount of men that are just like addicted to phone gambling is crazy. That, by the way, that is a depression indicator. If people have completely given up on saving for the future and they're just gambling on their phones. Gambling, do you have any idea how fucking addictive gambling is to people who have ADHD tendencies? Which is, by the way, most men, because we live in a society that does not allow boys to play. And then you take away all the possibility of them having an economic future, and then you make gambling on the phone where the porn is? This is stupid. This is a stupid thing we're doing. And the WNBA thing is, it's a virtue signaling, like, sleight of hand so they can give you more things to gamble on. That's what this is all about. It's not, and I'm not an asshole for pointing that out. That's what bugs me, is like, I'm like a misogynist who hates women for pointing this out. Anyway.